There was someone on the other side who whispered your name all night long. While you slept, that special person who has already passed away asked Archangel Michael to send you a message today. Archangel Michael cried out your name with all the power of heaven. Even if you didn't hear it, know that every word echoed through the sacred halls of the universe. There are no coincidences when it comes to God's plans. This moment was written before you opened your eyes this morning, Archangel. Michael has been by your side since last night, whispering your name in the silence, hoping you would feel that tightness in your chest and that strange feeling in your heart that something important was trying to tell you. And here you are. Do you really believe you found this message by accident? You miss someone who loves you more than words can express? That person has been trying very hard to get your attention. Archangel Michael realized you were trying to connect. He was present every time that loved one asked for his help. And Archangel Michael himself cried for you. Yes, he cried heavenly. Tears with all the power of the heavens in his voice, he said your name, and although your ears did not hear, your soul felt every vibration. Sometimes you feel pressure behind your eyes, or a lump in your throat for no reason. None of this happens by chance. It is something very important that you need to understand. And you cannot put it off any longer, because time is running out. The spiritual plane is not far away. It is very present. In fact, it is only a thin barrier that separates our world from theirs, thinner than your own breath. Someone you loved deeply, who left too soon, who held your hand and knew every detail of your smile, sent you this message directly through Archangel Michael. They have been watching everything that is happening in your life. They see the silent struggle behind your fake smile and understand the pain you never express. And tonight, yes, tonight in particular, something very important is changing in your life. Archangel Michael has appeared because the sadness has become too strong to ignore. The universe always intervenes when a soul is exhausted, and Archangel Michael only appears when the situation is urgent. Are you listening? What you are about to discover will completely change the way you see everything. You have had a very difficult life lately, haven't you? There are times when it feels like the weight of the world is on our shoulders, like stones. You smile when everyone expects you to smile, and you agree when people want your approval. But deep down, you are sad.
Ow.
Sometimes we can't even identify what makes us feel sad. It could be a person, an old version of ourselves, or a dream we never managed to fulfill. But the spiritual plane knows every detail of your struggle. And the person who left you this message whispered to Archangel Michael in a language that only angels understand. She said, "Please tell her that I am still present in her life." Archangel Michael heard everything. His sacred wings stirred the heavens. His sword of light pointed precisely where you are now. And here he is. Archangel Michael has brought truth, clarity, and protection. He's also brought a message hidden in the heavenly light. The message is clear. We have not forgotten you. Even when you feel completely invisible, even when it seems that your prayers are not heard and you stare at the ceiling wondering if anyone is listening, your prayers are heard. Archangel Michael says that you have been watched not only recently, but throughout your entire life. Every night when you cried yourself to sleep as a child, the universe remembers every tear. That moment when you wanted to disappear and thought no one noticed. The heavens saw everything. You have not come this far to be abandoned now. You have not lived through all that pain for your story to end sadly. That is why Archangel Michael was sent. That is why this message has come to you now. Not before, not after, but at this very moment, in this specific breath. Now I need to know if you feel anything. Do you feel something stirring behind your chest? Your soul is remembering something important, such as a promise, a plan, or a greater purpose. Archangel Michael says he has been receiving special signs, feathers appearing in impossible places, numbers repeating themselves in strange ways, very realistic dreams, and lights in the corner of your eye when no one else is around. Do you think this is just strange? No, my dear. This is spiritual vigilance. This is how the universe watches over and protects you through Archangel Michael. The person you care so much about is closer to you than your own shadow. Last night, they crossed dimensions, left a message sealed in pure light, and when Archangel Michael opened it, he saw your name shining brightly. He saw each of your tears. He recognized all your courage. And he knew that this moment needed to happen right now. Pay attention, because your life is about to change dramatically. This is not meant to scare you, but to prepare you for what is coming. Archangel Michael told me that tonight, something will indeed try to come back to visit you. It may be an old fear, a painful memory, or the darkness that once tried to destroy you completely. But there is no need to be afraid, because this time you will not be alone in facing it. The universe will be present in your room, and the atmosphere will change completely. You may feel that the environment is more welcoming and warm, or perhaps the lights will flicker strangely. You may also have the distinct feeling that someone has entered your space. You are not imagining it. Archangel Michael is doing what he does best, protecting you. Even when you are unaware that you are in danger, the person you loved who died too young has asked you directly because they know what you are about to face. They do not want you to go through it alone. If you are feeling this message in your heart right now, stop what you are doing. The universe wants to communicate with you more often in the future. Now, this is not just entertainment or distraction. It is divine intervention in your life. Archangel Michael wants you to understand something very important. Your life has been a constant succession of almosts. You are almost happy, almost stable, and almost loved as you truly deserve. But it is no longer almost. Finally, the moment of true alignment, of absolute truth, of divine justice manifesting itself, has arrived. Someone took something important from you many years ago and thought they would not be caught. But the heavens saw every detail. Now the winds of justice are blowing in your favor, Archangel. Michael tells you that you will recover everything that was stolen from you. The most important thing is not the material, but the inner peace, mental clarity, emotional control, and the ability to feel true joy again. This is your divine inheritance. But you must be open and present, because sometimes blessings appear, disguised as unexpected interruptions. Sometimes when things disappear, it is because something new is beginning. Your soul has been asking for this for a long time. Right now, there is someone looking out for you. If you feel goosebumps, warmth on your neck, or a wave of emotion that you cannot explain, then it is them. They have heard all your prayers. Even the angry and desperate ones you said quietly because you thought no one was listening. Before continuing, write in the comments, "No harm can come to me, for I am protected by the light of angels." Will connect your energy to the power of the universe and prevent any negative energy from approaching you. Now, follow me. They didn't abandon you when they died. They took a step back from the curtain that separates the worlds, but they continue to walk beside you every day. They continue to protect you and cry for you when you forget how precious and valuable you are. Archangel Michael wants you to understand something very important. You must listen carefully. You are not a mistake. Life is not something you arrive late to. The universe does not need a fragile person to use. There is light around you, waiting for you to call it. And even if you sometimes feel like giving up on everything, don't. That's why I know you are the chosen one. That's why I am absolutely certain that this message was meant for you. So stay with me here and don't go away, please. Not this time. Archangel Michael is still here. He's not one to show himself. He's quiet but full of pure emotion. Right now, you may feel something changing inside you. You feel a chill in your chest, as if your soul is discovering a truth you've been waiting for but didn't know about. You're not imagining anything. This is sacred. It is real. You are in a divine consultation that has been scheduled for a long time. With each passing second, the energy around you is being completely readjusted. What was difficult is becoming easier, and what was broken is remembering how to become whole again. Archangel Michael is saying your name again, slowly, softly, as if it were a prayer wrapped in golden fire. Do you know why he is doing this? Because you forgot your own name? In the midst of all the confusion, you have been called so many different things over the years, too sensitive, too quiet, not enough. But the universe only calls you one thing, precious, divine, marked by light, the moment you were born. The angels rejoiced because they knew this person was special, But then the world tried to extinguish that light, didn't it? There were people who hurt you and should have protected you. You spent years trying to heal wounds that weren't even yours. Sometimes we feel guilty for things that aren't our responsibility. Archangel Michael asked me to tell you this clearly. Leave that behind now. Behind now. You should never have carried this burden. It ends tonight. The heaviness will lift at once. You'll begin to breathe more easily, sleep better, and feel less scared and anxious. True healing begins slowly, like the morning light entering a dark room, and if you have felt that you were cursed, know that this is not true. You were the target of a spiritual attack, which originated from your light. Dark energy is always attracted to those who have sacred destinies and high purposes on earth. Archangel Michael wants you to buy. You have been surrounded by negative things that are not yours. He is cutting those invisible ties right now, even though you cannot see them, even though you continue to doubt, even though you feel tired. Read this message and let it touch you. Being open to receiving is very powerful. Can I tell you something that almost no one knows? When Archangel Michael enters a room, he does not come to gently cheer you up. He comes to fight for your inner peace. He's doing exactly the same thing, recovering everything that was yours before the world told. You at WASN single quotes. That creative idea you hid deep inside. That innocent love you once offered so easily, that dream you gave up because life hardened. Your Archangel Michael sees it all. As you stand here, his sword cuts through the lies you have told yourself. You never did anything wrong. You were never late. You never disappeared. You just needed the right moment to remember who you really are. And that moment is now. The person who asked for this message to reach you knows that you have been feeling fragile. They can see what other people cannot. Yesterday you smiled, but you were sad inside. You laughed with your friends, but when you came home, you felt completely empty. It's been hard, but you've kept it all to yourself because you don't want anyone to realize that you're about to give up. But someone has noticed. The person who used to hold your hand, who heard your purest laughter, who left this world thinking you were the most beautiful soul they had ever encountered, has not left you alone. They just forgot how to hear your voice. Archangel Michael is bringing her voice back to you now through this message. It's not in the way the world communicates, but through the divine language of the heart's memory. Everything you read, everything you feel, is part of the spiritual connection that is being restored right now. To receive this strength in your life, write in the comments, I now activate my spiritual protection shield. From here on, everything will be different. Your soul is remembering something it already knew before the world told you to forget. You are protected and loved. Yes, they are proud of you. You don't hear that enough, do you? I am proud of you. Living is not just about surviving, it is also about how we love. Forgiving people who never asked for forgiveness, for getting up and trying again, even after difficult nights. For being so kind in a world that values cruelty. The universe sees everything. Archangel Michael says that your kindness is your greatest strength. The world lied when it told you otherwise. Your presence has blessed many people, even if you didn't realize it, even when you felt small and insignificant. Your brilliance cannot be measured by reactions or by the number of followers on social media. And someone you helped, even without realizing it, whispered your name in a prayer, asking the universe to protect you. Those prayers went straight to Archangel Michael. He acts on those who act with compassion. This is his voice, that is why. This message was written in the stars even before you were born. Now, the universe is preparing you for something much greater. It is not what you think. It is not just a healing. It is not just a one-time event. It is a complete change. A change of everything that has been wrong. The season of delays is finally coming to an end. Tears you have shed will soon give way to public joy. The financial struggle you are ashamed of is almost over. You will understand why the relationship that made you lose confidence has come to an end, and you will see that it was the right thing to do. Now, the timing may not make sense, but it will make sense later. The universe is never late, you just have to be in the right place at the right time. Archangel Michael is preparing you for complete restoration. But don't let fear creep in now. The enemy tries to distract you before something of great importance happens, and suddenly you may feel tired, argue with someone, or question your worth. But this is just a final test. Stay calm, take a deep breath, and say out loud, I am protected. I am surrounded. I am chosen. Because you are all of that and so much more. If you liked this message and want more people to know about it, click Thank you. This small gesture helps keep alive the mission of bringing light to those who have lost hope. I am very grateful. Archangel Michael is waiting for you, arms crossed, wings spread, and sword raised. No weapon against you will work. The universe will not allow it. You have been silent for a long time, but that does not mean you were alone. It was just preparation. You were hidden so that your light would not be stolen before you could shine. Fully now is the right time. Can you feel it? It's as if the door is finally open as you watch the key turn. Something you thought you would never see again is about to return. It will come back better, stronger, divine. This is the most important promise. This is the word of Archangel Michael. Now, your only job is to receive all of this with open arms. Let this message play throughout the night. Don't rush to turn it off. Don't dismiss it as a mere coincidence. Look again. Read again. Open your heart again. Your divine place in this universe was meant to be remembered. You have not been forgotten. Your journey is not over. And you are not alone. The veil between the worlds is now very thin. The difference between this plane and the next is almost imperceptible. The universe is so close that if you close your eyes, you can feel the sacred breath on your skin. Archangel Michael did not die. He is protecting you as you read this message, and the person who loved you so much and who cried your name last night while you slept is also here. Not as a memory, nor as a passing dream, but as a real presence. A soul that still feels yours with all its intensity. They have been trying to reach you in subtle ways. It's that song that plays when you think of them. That feather on the floor where it shouldn't be. That smell of old books or vanilla or the cologne they used to wear. That enters your space and disappears just as quickly. None of this happens by chance. They are sacred echoes. This message is the most powerful echo ever. They know you have been wondering if anyone will ever understand how the pain manifests itself in you. You don't show it icily. You carry it like a storm, but without making a sound. But Archangel Michael doesn't miss a thing. He enters them with passion and love. He considers your scars sacred, not shameful. Do you understand what I am saying? What prevents you from loving, being happy, and being healed is precisely what makes you special, because only broken hearts can bring light through the cracks. Let that accompany you. Let the tears flow if they need to. They are holy too. And if you have been crying for no apparent reason, don't worry, because that is not a sign of weakness. It is your soul cleansing itself. The universe is reminding you that you still have the strength to get up and continue feeling. Your light has not been lost. You have forgotten how bright it is. Archangel Michael says that something will be revealed to you. You will realize something that will suddenly make everything make sense. Why did the door close? Why did that person leave? Why did you have to go through all that? Why didn't things work out when you asked so hard for them? This moment is the result of everything that has happened. It is a divine revelation. And when that happens, you will feel the breath you have been holding for years finally escape. Now write in the comments, my energy is sacred, and no evil has power over me. This statement shows your courage, your faith, and your spiritual rebirth. Continuing the message, ... But be careful, don't fall asleep. Don't turn away from the discomfort you feel in your chest. It is your soul thawing. You have been frozen in. Order to survive, but the universe is warming you up again. You can have hope. You can dream again. Archangel Michael is clearing the path ahead of you. Where there has been fog, there will be clarity. Where there is chaos, there will be peace. Where there has been loss, there will be return. The return will come in ways we do not expect. You may receive an unexpected message. You may see someone you thought you would never see again. You may seize an opportunity that slipped away before. But this time it will stay, because when the universe restores, it does not give you back what you lost, but gives you something better. Right now, you are being prepared to receive more than you asked for. That is why things have been falling. Apart, you weren't being punished. You were being cleansed. That's why it hurt so much. That's why people left. That's why you had to walk away. Your soul asked to grow. And the universe had to get rid of everything that couldn't accompany you in your next chapter. Archangel Michael says, you are not being left behind. You are being elevated. Lift your eyes, your heart, and your voice. The divine does not see you as invisible. This morning, the angels are stirring because of you, and if you're still not sure, if you still have doubts about whether this is really for you, just know this. The universe does not send messages to the wrong address. There is a specific reason you open this. It stayed because your spirit recognized something your mind has not yet fully understood, and now the change has begun. You will notice small changes, a feeling of weight lifting, a pattern of thinking disappearing, synchronicities increasing, dreams becoming more vivid. This is the light of the universe approaching you. The person you care so much about is proud that you are feeling better. They are proud that you did not let the pain consume you, even when it tried. They have been silently encouraging you. They saw you on the bathroom floor whispering, God, help me, and begging Archangel Michael to answer. This is the right answer. Not with dramatic lightning bolts, not with a heavenly trumpet, but with a silent divine fire that envelops your soul and says, you have not been forgotten. You are not too far away. You are not alone. If this spiritual movement has touched your life in any way, if you feel clearer, welcomed, or just a sigh of relief, click thank you. This gesture reinforces the flow of light and allows these messages to reach other people who, like you, were also on the edge. If this message touched you, let the universe know that you received it. Say it out loud. If your heart is still beating, subscribe to the channel. It was a divine commitment that brought you here, not an algorithm. This is not ordinary content. It is a sacred communion, and you are ready to do so much more. Archangel Michael wants me to tell you something very important. You don't have to do anything for the miracle to happen. You just have to believe that you are worthy of receiving it. So let go of everything. Now, let go of the guilt that does not belong to you, the fear that paralyzes you, and the need to control every detail. Let the divine force take over your life. The night ahead is special and sacred. You will receive a visit, perhaps in a deep dream, perhaps in a memory that suddenly appears, perhaps in a feeling too intense to be described in words. You will know when it happens. You will feel good, and when it arrives, do not reject it.
Welcome.
It with open arms. The universe is not done talking to you, and your story is not yet finished. This is the turning point, the moment when everything changes, so stay a little longer. Archangel Michael is not done talking yet. Light continues to shine, and the message is not yet complete. There is something he needs you to feel deep inside, a blessing that he does not say, but that you feel in the silence of your heart. He is saying it now, and I need you to listen as if it were meant only for you. Your name has been written in pure light. Yes, your name specifically. The universe has not forgotten you, your story, or how your heart opens as if in prayer whenever you love someone deeply. You have never loved by mistake. You have only loved completely. And although it hurt and left you empty, your love created something in the universe that is now bearing fruit, even if you cannot see it yet. Archangel Michael wants you to know that everything you have given to others, even those who have already died, is coming back to you. Compressed, balanced, overflowing. You may not believe it yet, and that's normal. The universe believes in you. But soon something will happen that will cause you to change your attitude. It does not refer to your physical appearance, but to your soul. The way you walk and think will change. You will carry yourself like someone who has finally remembered that you are not here by chance. You will feel the power return to your bones. The light blossom in your chest, the path back to your destiny. And when that happens, when you start to feel that inner fire again, don't doubt it. Archangel Michael is restoring what the enemy tried to steal. This is the universe returning you to your original soul code. The most important thing is not to survive, but to live. Your purpose here is to awaken. The The world needs you to wake up, shine, and speak the truth. The softest, most intuitive part of you, that you have tried to silence in order to fit into a noisier world, must be brought back. This softness is your gift. Sensitivity is your power. The world does not need more noise. It needs more people, like you. More courage to feel again, Archangel Michael says. The next chapter of your life will not require you to be stronger. It will require you to be more open, to trust again, to love again, to believe again. The miracle you have been waiting for is not outside of you. It has been waiting for you. So say yes. Say it even if your voice trembles. Say it even if you are afraid. Say it with faith, because faith is sacred. You have reached a crucial point. One path leads to more of the same: fear, comfort zone, routine. The other leads to divine alignment, fulfillment, flow, and joy. Sometimes it may not feel safe. Sometimes it may not make sense, but it is important to keep trying. You will see that it is right. You will feel the wind changing. You will hear your inner voice louder and calmer. This is your soul remembering the plan. The universe is telling you to follow this path. Archangel Michael will always be present, every step of the way, every night, and every moment of doubt. Remember this moment? The universe made a noise and said softly, "It's time. You are not alone. You have never been alone." And now the veil has become thinner and the angels are speaking again. Can you feel them? Do you feel goosebumps and a weight on your shoulders? It is them. It is love telling you, you are still chosen, you are in the right place, and we are watching over you. The person who left this message for you in the universe is smiling right now. They whisper, "They heard me. Finally, someone heard me." Their love never ended. Your story doesn't matter either. This will come to you soon. More healing, more joy, more depth, more laughter, more real connection that feels like home. You haven't lost. You haven't ruined. Everything. You're not late. The miracle has already begun. You are right on time. Allow yourself to be still as this message begins to take effect. Don't rush to move away. Let the energy finish what it started. Archangel Michael is here, holding the space, lifting the weight from your chest. He will. Stay until you tell him you no longer need him. And when you close your eyes tonight, ask him to speak to you. Not with words, but with peace. He will do it. You will feel it. This moment was sacred. People saw your tears. You breathed as if it were a prayer. The universe is telling you that you are not alone. You are still at the beginning. If you were moved by this, if you felt understood, tell the universe. Take a moment and sign up, not just to this message, but to the divine energy that keeps you going. We've come this far together. This is your confirmation. This is your moment to wake up. This is your homecoming. I bless you in the name of the light that never abandons you, in the name of the angels who fight while you sleep. Yes. And in the name of the love that embraces other lives. You are complete, you are recovering, and you are home now. Rest, dear soul, and let the miracle begin. Of course, we will end this with the reverence it deserves. We are now in the final sacred part, where the sound of the universe turns to silence, where the soul receives what it has always asked for, even though it did not know how to say it. Let yourself be carried away once again. This is not just the end of a message, it is the beginning of a religious experience. Archangel Michael is with you. He has not left and will not leave. Your name has been spoken many times in the universe. Therefore, your story cannot end in confusion or loss. The message has been delivered, and now the energy flows, enveloping every broken part within you. The goal is not only to comfort, but also to restore. There is a difference. Comfort is beside the pain. Restoration makes it rise. What is happening now is a restoration you never thought possible. And not everything will be a bed of roses often. The changes are small and subtle. An unexpected phone call, a quiet knowing, a sudden peace in a place that once caused you anxiety. You may think, how strange, I don't feel heavy anymore. And that will be the confirmation, the divine sign, that what Archangel Michael promised you is happening. You may walk differently now. It's not because the path has changed, but because you have changed. Remember who you are. a special soul, a spirit created for a greater purpose, a light that this world needs. Even if it has tried to convince you otherwise, the universe has always known that this day would come, this moment when you finally said yes, not to someone else's story, not to pressure, fear, or broken promises, but to your divine path. You woke up. You said yes to healing. You said yes to feeling completely alive again. And this message has reached places you cannot see. The angels rejoiced. The person who left you a message in the universe was so happy because they knew their love had reached you. Their voice, though silent in the world, was heard through the divine. This was never just consolation. It was activation. This message will make you see things differently. Remember that you are part of something much bigger. The tears, the pain, and the loneliness were never punishments. They were initiations. Proof that your heart remains sweet. Proof that even in this difficult world, your heart chose love, and that is important. The universe sees. Archangel Michael has marked you. Now he's preparing the way. You will begin to receive help in areas where you previously encountered only resistance. People will appear and ideas will flow. Blockages will disappear. But you cannot do everything at once. It will come in waves, matching the rhythm of your preparation. Be patient. Stay open. Give thanks even before you receive blessings. This faith is magnetic. It is what draws the divine closer. Archangel Michael wants to remind you that you are not alone in waiting. Even when it seems like nothing is happening, the angels are working quietly, reorganizing, removing, and realigning. This is not to punish you, but to prepare you. Sometimes delays are even beneficial. Sometimes saying no is the best answer. There is no need to push. You just have to receive. So tonight, when you go to bed, do this. Close your eyes, say your name out loud, and then whisper, "I am ready." That's all the universe needs. So the rest will follow. Because your story shows that you are capable of overcoming pain. You would walk through fire and come out shining. You would cry, but you would still choose to believe again. And that's what you did. You listened to me. You stayed. You opened your heart when it would have been easier to close it. That's rare. That's sacred. That's very powerful. Archangel Michael is not just a name. He is a presence, a protector, a divine force that walks ahead of you, clearing what was once in your path. Call his name, and he hears you. At night, when you whisper your fears, they surround you. And when the universe says it's time to deliver a message, he is the one who carries it. With sword in hand, wings spread, and your name on his lips. He brought you this message. Now that it has been received, everything will be different. So move forward, not as you were, but as you are becoming. Your presence lights up the room. You have been chosen. Your presence is divine. If this message touched you and you want more people to know about it, click thank you. This gesture of kindness helps keep this mission alive. Thank you. Before you go, I would like to extend a special invitation to you. It is not a normal invitation. It is an invitation from the heart to something much greater. You have come this far on your own merit. Your soul was drawn to this message because you are part of a very special spiritual family, a family of souls who see beyond appearances, who feel deeply, and who carry light even when the world tries to extinguish it. I want you to officially join our spiritual family. It's not just an online community. We are real people with real stories, and we walk together on this journey of awakening. In the comments below, share something personal with me and our family. What did you like most about this message? When did you feel that your tears came? From a very deep place, what did you learn about yourself today? Also tell me, did you feel the presence of someone who has passed away while listening? Did you have any signs, any chills, any emotions you couldn't explain? Your words will empower others who are going through the same thing as you. When one brave person speaks the truth, it lights the way for others. This is not a community where we pretend that everything is fine. This is a sacred space where we celebrate our wounds, our healing, and our journey back home. Every story you share here becomes a prayer that someone will read tomorrow, next week, or next month. Your vulnerability is like medicine for another wounded heart. So don't be shy Write with feeling. Tell the truth. Let your soul speak through your words. And if you received this message when you needed it most and felt that Archangel Michael was really speaking to you, then you are truly part of this family. Welcome home, beautiful soul. Welcome to the family that has always been waiting for you.